The Ministry of Public Works, Bahamas, putting the public on notice that there is scheduled milling for paving works due for Nassau Street. The road work is scheduled to be carried out beginning tomorrow, Wednesday, December 19th, through Friday, December 13th from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. The works will incorporate the section of the roadway between Ponciana Drive and Boyd Road, which will be carried out in 2 phases. Half road closures will be implemented for the 2 phases, and that's for the duration of the works. In the first phase, all southbound traffic will remain on Nassau Street, while all northbound traffic will be diverted onto Pitt Road, then onto Boyd Road, which will allow the motorists to reconnect to Nassau Street. In the second phase of the work, both north and southbound traffic will remain on Nassau Street. The public is being asked to be aware of and acknowledge the posted traffic paving signs in the area. The Ministry of Works, Bahamas, apologizes for any inconvenience caused. The University of the Bahamas, UB, and the Tourism Development Corporation, TDC, collaborating yet again and recently signed a memorandum of understanding for the relationship developing community-based tourism. This relationship goes beyond UB students studying local businesses, as the Dean of Graduate Studies and Research, Dr. Victor Swarin, listed the many ways in which the university's students and staff will be on board.
Developing, executing joint projects in tourism-related areas. Number 2, reviewing, revising and updating curriculum to ensure currency and relevancy with industry standards. Number 3, providing opportunities for student internship. 4, providing opportunities for staff and faculty attachment engagements. 5, sharing relevant facilities, equipment and technical resources including classrooms and meeting spaces. Next, enhancing faculty and staff for purposes of research, guest lectures, workshops and seminars. 7, collaborating in the production of promotional and instructional materials. 8, extending invitations for attending national and international conferences, workshops and seminars.
Tourism Development Corporation Chairman Michael Scott explains that community-based tourism is to foster the linkage between domestic tourism and foreign-based tourism operators.
That Bahamians in the industry achieve more than the status in the historical paradigm of being maids, gardeners, butlers, cooks, and the rest of it, that they in fact become stakeholders in the industry by launching and in conjunction with foreign-based developers and Bahamian-based developers their own products, whether it's tours or satellite operations in conjunction with these developments.
UB has already begun studying Bimini's local tourism, as the island will be a cruise port and passengers will be able to venture in the community. They are examining local operations to identify the pitfalls, if any, of community-based tourism and how to address them. TDC CEO and Executive Director Janet Johnson tells how CBT is growing for community involvement.
We are looking at how we can sustain it. We're expanding it to a train-the-trainer program so that we can keep it going, and we're intending to involve the pastors, because there's quite a number of churches in Bimini. They're all independent and individual and competitive, and so we want to be able to bring them all together in a collective effort to try and bring the community together. And so we're bringing them into the classroom as well, and having them carry the message of CBT in their church services.
This isn't the first time UB and TDC have worked together. Back in May, they launched a CBT workshop at the University of the Bahamas. Stay with us. Our Jorino Saunders is up next with sports.